Voting for the All-Star game ends on July 2nd, so that's this Thursday. No doubt Arenado's going. I don't think anybody would question that right now. Do any other Rockies deserve to be playing in that All-Star game in Cincinnati?
I have one question for you before I answer. Will Arenado get a slot in the home run derby?
That's a great question.
Do you think he will?
Yeah, well, I think they'll talk to him about it.
Yeah.
Because especially with Giancarlo Stanton out for 4 to 6 weeks now of the Marlins. Look, he's one of the leading home run hitters in baseball. So I would think they would ask him. I think they'll ask Todd Frazier. He's a Cincinnati kid. He's probably going to make the All-Star team. Yeah, why not? Maybe even if Tulo makes the team. Maybe Tulowitzki is in the home run hitting contest.
All right. Well, then if Arenado's in the home run hitting contest, and especially if Tulo is as well, then I have a third guy that has to go to All-Star weekend. Kyle Kendrick, because he has to pitch to him.
He should pitch to everybody. Everybody. Primarily opposing hitters.
Kyle Kendrick turns everybody into Babe Ruth.
That's funny.
And I know I wrote it a couple of weeks ago, and I know for a fact that Tulo gave Kendrick a little teasing about it.
Yeah.
So, Arenado definitely belongs in the All-Star game.
Well, before we go any further,
yeah,
are you one of those people who doesn't want the local guy to be in the home run hitting contest because you think it screws up his swing?
I've heard that argument, and I suppose the argument has some merit. And I'm not a huge home run derby fan. Is it appointment TV viewing for me? Absolutely not. But if you screw up the Rockies swing, if you screw up Arenado's swing, or screw up Tulo's swing, what's that going to keep the Rockies out of the playoffs? I mean, no. The home run derby's fun. All-Star weekend's fun. So if you're upset about too many Royals going to the All-Star weekend, or you're upset about the home run derby screwing up a guy's swing, then I think you're upset maybe about too much in your life, and you should perhaps chill out.
Yeah, you should be upset that the game actually means something when it comes to the World Series.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the dumbest part of the whole thing. All right, let's talk about Rockies who maybe should or shouldn't be going. We know Arenado's going. There's no doubt about it. I did a commentary last week, and you heard it. Bruce Bochy loves Arenado. Bruce Bochy's managing the National League team, and Arenado flat out deserves to be on the team. He's going, I have no doubt. Let me throw another name at you. Troy Tulowitzki.
I think he deserves to go. I think he, coming off injury, with his reputation sullied, and his reputation is only sullied not because of character or anything else, because he can't stay healthy. Now, has he proven that he will stay healthy the rest of his career? Absolutely not. But has he been healthy this season? Is he hitting well over 300? Power numbers aren't necessarily there. Is he playing very good defensive shortstop? Yes, yes, yes. And because of that, I think he deserves to go. I'm not sure that he will go because the Rockies are a last-place team.
I'm pretty confident he's going.
Really?
I am. I'm pretty confident.
Because of his merit, because of his popularity, or because of the combination of the two?
And because of the competition.
Okay.
Look, Johnny Peralta's having a nice season for St. Louis.
Right.
And Brandon Crawford is having a breakout season offensively. He's always been good defensively. Tulo, if you go just by statistics, Tulo is first, second, third in just about every hitting category. He's fifth in home runs. He's not having a great power year, but he still has a lot of RBIs. He's second or third in RBIs. And Tulo adds some magic to the game. He is a magical name. He is one of the greatest players in the game right now. And then you add in the defense. He's very, very good still defensively. I think Troy Tulowitzki belongs at the All-Star game.
Do you believe he should go before?
It's his hometown, too.
Oh, that's a big deal. I hadn't even thought about that. Do you believe he should go ahead of somebody like DJ LeMahieu, who isn't as well established as a player, but is having what may well be his career year?
Yeah.
I mean,
DJ LeMahieu is not an all-star in my mind.
Okay.
Troy Tulowitzki's an all-star statistically and just his presence, his aura. DJ LeMahieu is having a nice season. You know what I think DJ LeMahieu is? He's a nice player. I think he's this year's Charlie Blackmon.
Okay.
I think he's a guy who's going to have a really good first half. He has had a really good first half in the field and at the plate. And then he's going to fade. He's already fading. The average is already fading. And by the end of the year, he's going to be a 270, 275 hitter.
All right.
Well, here's the other thing, though.
All right.
The couple of guys in front, there are probably 3 guys in front of him. Wong has gotten a lot of votes.
Yeah.
The St. Louis Cardinals, and he's having a nice season. D. Gordon's going. He's leading all of baseball in hitting. All right. And the Marlins need a representative now that Stanton's not around. And Joe Panik is the San Francisco Giants second baseman. He's hitting over 300, having a really nice season. And who's the National League manager?
Bruce Bochy.
And who gets to name the reserves?
Bruce Bochy.
He's going to name Joe Panik to the All-Star team.
Okay.
And Brandon Phillips is having an okay season, too, and the game's in Cincinnati.
My last twist in this discussion is, or what my twisted mind, how my twisted mind looks at this discussion is, if Arenado's a no-brainer, Tulo deserves to go, and I can even bring up LeMahieu, that's 3/4 of your infield right there.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I be rudely, deeply disappointed the Rockies are a last-place team?
Well, yeah, I'll throw another one in there.
Yeah.
Woody brought up last week, Nick Hundley should get a look at the All. Now, I don't think he deserves to go, but he's having a decent season. He's hitting 298.
Okay, so you
power
have
numbers.
You have 3 infielders and your catcher.
4 of your 5 infielders.
I mean, it's like, my goodness, and you're a last-place team. Kyle Kendrick definitely deserves to go then, because that's the reason they're a last-place team.
Yeah, it's odd. I mean, they're 9 games under 500. Yet they could end up with 3 or maybe 4 representatives in the All-Star game. What does that mean? I mean, we got to think about that. Hey, that first segment was brought to you by the Harmony Foundation, Colorado's premier treatment program for drug and alcohol addiction. It's located just outside of Estes Park, a very nice, very private 45-acre mountain campus. They are insurance friendly, so visit harmonyfoundationinc.com if you have a problem or you know somebody else that has a problem.